Hi guys, I'm here making dinner, so I'm kind of in my pajamas. I'm also going to be cooking with animal products, so if animal products offend you, I apologize now. You may want to click off this video. But I just wanted to sit here and chat. You know, the husband's on his way home, and we're having sloppy joes for dinner, but I just wanted to take this little bit of time and chat, kind of get back to where we were on my how did you get to be where you are kind of story. Now, I believe we left off at me eventually getting a job at the shop in Cassadaga. If not, I'm going to do a quick recap on it. So basically, I went from Ohio after being in this small town and getting a little bit of clients there, here and there. I went to Florida. I eventually moved. I met this British dude, got married, and moved to Florida. Well, it didn't go as planned. I worked a medical job. I worked in a lab and worked for a surgeon, general practitioner, just a big location of doctors. And my readings were kind of a wayside thing. So what I did is I kept up on my readings. I found some clients, started again at another, in this new location, this Florida location. And this was right after my dad died. I couldn't stand being in Ohio anymore, especially this small town. It's full of death and all kinds of different crime that people like to cover up. It's that kind of a small town. So, not to say that there's not good people there, because I know that there's still good people there. It's just definitely not for me, and it's not a place that I will probably go back to at all unless I just have to see family. So I get to Florida and I start working. For the doctor and getting some more clientele, start looking at jobs, and I have this long-term goal of being able to read tarot cards for a living. Now, skip forward a couple of years. I have not one, not two, but 3 jobs. Because this British dude that I was married to, he was not only completely useless, but he was cheating on me with 8 different women that I knew of. So, but we're not here to talk, sorry about the noise, but we're not here to talk about my marriage or what happened in that. But to make a long story short, I ended up working at my job with the doctors and getting a job in Cassadaga, and I worked there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I also did eyebrows. I did the eyebrow threading. So I did that at the mall, and all of this was to keep our family going, to support us, to pay for his immigration, to pay for a lot of different stuff, and then later find out that he was spending money on other women, and that's why our bank accounts were kind of, it was good one week or poor another week, or why he had this money coming out, that kind of thing. So what happened was I ended up working Cassadaga Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It eventually got to the point where I had a lot of clients. I had a lot of people in and out. Now, if you look up Cassadaga, you're going to see that a lot of people go there anyways, because it's kind of the mecca of psychics, of mediums. Sorry, my cat scared me. So I worked there, and the lady of the shop happened to be British as well, and she really, really liked my ex. So she had him working the front, taking appointments, answering the phone, helping customers. answering questions while a lot of us took readings. It was me, her, and another lady. Now, I want to say that these two ladies were completely catty. Not only catty, but very archaic. Anybody who was younger than them or doing better than them, it was absolutely horrible. They couldn't have it. They wouldn't have it. They talk bad about you behind your back if you were young. I mean, I saw it on many occasions for different things, but eventually things got to the point where I was feeling a little bit off about the situation, and I had a feeling that either the shop was going to go under because she was blaming everybody for everything wrong with the shop and anything that would happen. Now, mind you, I would stay and I would keep the shop open later at night because the sidewalks would close up at 5 o'clock because a lot of the people in Cassadaga are quite old, so they don't like to be up after the sun. So, now eventually I was able, because of the volume of customers that would come in and see me, I was able to quit my job at the doctor's office. And I not only worked in Cassadaga, but I also started reading tarot cards at Universal Studios Orlando. Now, they were a lot more expensive, and it was also a commission base. You didn't get as many as Cassadaga simply because of the price. I mean, they were outrageous. I'm talking like $50 for 15 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. It was just crazy because of the tourist trap thing. So, if you want a reading, I would suggest booking with somebody with good reputation outside of the parks once they open again after this virus thing. So, now, I'm glad I had that safety net though, because I was experiencing a psychic moment where I thought that she was either going to terminate me or not let me in, or they were going to lose the shop. It was something along those lines. And when you get a psychic vision, sometimes it's really hard to determine one way or another what is going on or what you're really seeing. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult, especially when you're looking for psychic, intuitive premonitions about yourself. They can be a little muddled. So, I went and I actually got a reading myself. And the reader even mentioned that these women would use their gifts against me to try and make stuff up, or, you know, they would definitely try and hurt me in that way. So what I did, I went and got that job at Universal Studios, started working it, and until this day I can still go back. It's commission based. I just have to let them know that I'm coming in, and they'll throw me on the schedule. I'm a little too busy now, and the parks are about 2 hours, 2.5. With the traffic, it's actually 3 hours, almost 3 hours away from where I am. So, needless to say, I lived through Cassadaga. I got some really good, faithful clients that even come and visit me and still get readings till this day from that. It was also a necessary experience, I think, through my life as far as where I was going as a reader and the, how do I put it, the growth that I was looking for, the growth that I actually needed in order to become a better reader, because I did walk out of there a better reader than when I arrived. Is experience alone. It's not that I took any classes or learned anything from anybody. It was basically from experience alone. I learned from my customers. I learned from spirit. I learned what to look out for, and I learned that not everybody in this community is out to help you or out for the good. Even people that call themselves light workers or spiritual workers and stuff, not all of them are out to help you. Some of them run on pure jealousy. So just keep on what you're doing. If you're looking to be a psychic, or you know you have the talent and somebody keeps knocking you down, there's probably a reason they keep knocking you down, and it probably has everything to do with jealousy and your talent, your skill, because it's definitely what happened to me. So I would talk about, or I would actually look into moving on and getting out of the situation where you're getting, and keep people from saying things to you that they shouldn't. So now I will go on and tell the Universal Studios story, what goes on at Universal and stuff like that. Maybe we'll do some other updates and situations. This video is only 10 minutes long, but I'm just about ready to finish dinner, and I just wanted a quick update, and hopefully maybe tomorrow morning while we're getting ready to open the shop or something, I'll have another story time. It was nice talking to you guys. See you later. Bye.